Peace, 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 and abundant great rise to all of you amazing ones, or abundant great evening, whatever time you receive this message. Abundant great afternoon, whenever you receive this message. It's your girl Shug. What's going on? Welcome to Taj the Cherokee TV. That is what Most High God has guided me to put out today. And I have a quick little message. I don't know how if it's gonna be quick or little, but I know this. The first card that I pulled out of my deck was Vision. And it says, I now give you confidence in your divination talents. And so it is. I'm not sure who might need to hear this message, but I had a message and Source was tapping my heart to say, listen, tap the hearts of the beautiful ones who are striving to raise children. 44 on the clock. We have to understand and overstand that we are enough for ourselves and for our children. We are more than enough for ourselves and our children. I stand corrected. Thank you, Source. Archangel Michael has a message. Stop fucking playing with the children. He said that is all. Carry on. Thank you, Archangel Michael. I appreciate love. He's definitely a man of few and many words, but I'm grateful. Or should I say, I stand corrected. Soul. Thank you for correcting me. Anyway, I know sometimes we are, because there's a lot of things going on. Spirit, get these confusing spirits up out of here. They be trying to,
power off.
See? Power off. No power over me, baby. I have power, dominion, and authority over myself. Because I am a divine, sovereign soul being well inside my body now. No weapons formed, projected, or manifested against me shall not and will not prosper. My dream state, awakened state, and reality. And so it is. I've been flowing through a lot. I've been clearing from a lot. And I strive now to choose my words wisely, but flow with the words that Most High and my spirit team, my ancestors of the purest energy and the highest light, communicate with me. And sometimes, their language and the way they communicate is not how others perceive and expect for it to be. It was 2:22 on the clock as I said that. But one thing I'm going to tell you guys is in this point of time and on this journey, it is so imperative and important to understand and overstand that 2, 3, 4 on the clock, we are different. The movie that came to my mind's eye was Bright. I don't know if y'all remember the movie Bright, when there was I think she was considered a fairy. I gotta watch it again. Just don't quote me on this stuff. But she had the light within her, and she was in alignment with doing good, while everything else around her wanted to do dark magic. She didn't want to do that. She wanted to do good. She wanted to do things for the greater good, and she was looking for protection from these 2 police officers. But the thing that I love, if you haven't seen the movie, please forgive me. So the spoiler alert. But when she was fighting and she had that wand and everybody was trying to fight her for that wand. They wanted that wand. They wanted to take that wand. There was so many people chasing them down for that wand. And they had to keep pushing, keep moving forward. They was going through ups and downs and stuff like that. That's almost something like our journey. We always, 3 on the clock, we always expect for things to go perfectly. And in Most High's eyes, everything is already perfect as long as we are staying in alignment with the best parts of us. But Most High said, if you are feeling any type of way, or you're feeling weary right now, or you're feeling like you're less than, know that you are more than enough right now. Can I get a thank you on that one? Yes. You are more than enough right now. I don't know who need to hear this, and maybe I require hearing this message as well, But I know 4:04 on the clock. I know I've never been a person to stutter with my words. But I noticed that a lot of things have been striving to come into my energy and try to put me in a position to stutter with my words. So please forgive me in advance. If you hear me stuttering, it's because I am literally blocking out interferences, disruptions, while also flowing with the gift of the Most High. Thank you, Source. But there's so much out here nowadays, and a lot of things are beyond our control. And Most High said we have to surrender and release and surrender control and allow things to just be. We have to allow things to be exactly the way it needs to be for the right, say it again, Source, to put us in the right position of our lives. Some of us are retiring, some of us are retired, some of us are just getting started. And you know what? As long as you are striving to remain in divine righteous alignment, then that's good. We're not here to hurt each other and harm each other and all of that shit. You know, that's why anytime when somebody sends me some type of foolishness, I say, Most High Source, I return all evil eye, wicked intention back to sender. According to your will, may it be done. Because that right there, it clears my energy. It keeps my space relaxed. It keeps me clear. And I'm not striving to be like them. I'm striving to be exactly like me and the Most High. You know, striving to keep my peace and, you know, be in harmony and not be in a energy of lack, hate, or greed. We rebuke that now in the name of the Most High. You know, I don't know where this message is going because I haven't been on it, you know, to fully flow in a minute. Because I've been keeping prayer over my household, over me, over my son, you know, over all of my children. But, you know, right now my young son is under this roof with me. But, you know, I'm always keeping a lookout on everybody. It's like Most High will always bring me the tea when I need to know it, you know. But I'm going to tell y'all this. It's all right to be unaware. Sometimes that's a good thing. It's all right to not know everything. Sometimes that's a good thing. It's just that we are here to know what we need to know. You know what I mean? And when it comes down to having, you know, a good team, everybody has to have loyalty and trust. You know, trust within self to know that, you know what, I'm not going to ruin my integrity to please your ego, you know? But I was going through some things. I'm like, Most High, why is all of this happening? Why is so many things going on the way it's going on? And I gotta stretch while I'm giving out this message because I gotta stretch because, you know, my lower chakras have been, you know, under a lot of you know what, you know. But I've been clearing it out and just saying, you know what, I think sometimes people take my kindness for weakness. And being kind and being loving, there's nothing wrong with that shit at all. There's nothing wrong with it. But you have to sometimes let people know where they got you effed up at. You got me effed up on 21st and 5th, 7-11 on the clock. And I'm going to need you to make a U-turn and bust it back the other way, 7:16 on the clock. You know? But as I am striving now to, you know, silence the negative talk, you know, always like and I'm just a suggestion if anybody's requiring. I'm not here to tell anybody what to do. It's just me sharing my story with you guys, you know. And I'm gonna get more clear and more transparent shortly. It's happening. It's just right in the right. It's in the divine right timing. In the perfect divine right timing, y'all. You know, it's just about motivating ourselves and motivating each other, and that's what we're here to do. We're not here to hate each other, cause hate on each other. We're not here to harm, you know, to cause foolishness. Our ancestors don't play about us. And that's why they guided me to do this right here. Put this right here so that you can see, you know, that we're a part of so many things. We're just many different souls in one body, you know, striving to remain in alignment with righteousness and doing good for ourselves and those that we love and value that do good by us. You know what I'm saying? But I know, like, I had a lot of things coming up into my space. You know, sometimes people will come at me like, oh, you speak white, or you doing this, or you doing that. And I'm sitting here like, man, listen, I cannot help it. I read a lot of books in my day. You know, I don't read as many books as I used to. I tend to listen to audio books nowadays, you know. But, you know, what I'm at right now is just giving thanks for where I'm at. You know, giving thanks for my present moment for where I'm at. Because, you know, I was in my head a lot. I was like, Dag, Source, I don't want to get out there until I'm right. Source, like, you right now. And I don't know who need to hear this, but we need to understand it. You need to understand, baby, you are right. You good right now. You are amazing. You know, you dope as fuck. Excuse my language if y'all don't, you know, like, you know, what they call cussing. But, you know, just understand and know that we are not here to be puppets on a string, you know? Y'all seen Pinocchio? You know, got some whales out there, baby. You know, I love my whale spirits, my sea spirits, you know, my mermaid spirits. But yeah, we got to embrace ourselves, you know, as we are, without abusing each other just because we're some people like to get jealous of your gift. oh, I'm jealous of you, so I want your gift, so I want it for me, so I'm gonna try to take it. Non-cypher, you try to take my gift, you gotta fight Most High and them, the team. And I ain't even gonna wish you good luck on that. I'm gonna just say peace be with you. You know what I'm saying? Because once source get done with you, my 10 on the clock completion, once my ancestors and them get done cleaning up shop, you know, and I ain't got nothing to do with that. They protect me, so I'm grateful for all of my protectors, all my divine protection, intervention. And a side note, y'all, I was sitting in here and I was, striving to rest and stuff because my son and I, we've been under the weather a little bit. There's a lot going on energetically, and our patterns had got knocked off a lot, like our sleep pattern, everything was just knocked off a little something. And I was just sitting here like, Source, what is going on? Like, I want and need you to explain to me, like, why is things going on the way it's going on? And Source, like, it's not for you to know everything. It's just for you to know what I want you to know in that moment. Stay present. Stop worrying about the future and stay present with gratitude. So, I went outside, sat in the sun for a little bit. I handled a little business. I went and had to talk over with some people to handle some business a little bit. Went to the rental office where I'm at right now. Handled my business, 11 on the clock. And Spirit was like, well, let me rewind. Let me go back. Let me rewind. Rewind, select on, come again. I don't have any music playing, but I know I'm going to start playing some music soon. It's going to be to my liking, and if you like it, that's what's up. That means that you are a part of my vibe tribe, and I am loving that. Ring the bell. But right now, I'm in the process of gifting myself back to me. And I don't know if you need to hear that, to just gift yourself back to you. And I pulled a card, Dream Homes. It says, I'm preparing to move into my perfect place, which is on its way to me right now. Oh, and so it is. And I think sometimes our dream home, it could be a physical home. It could be your spiritual house within self. It could be many different plethoras of things. Whatever it means for you, then take it how it resonates, or take it how it, feels inside your body, and, run with it. But yeah, like I'm striving to get more clear on how to do things with my channel, and I wanted to just let it just flow in an organic, unique way. And the sun out where I'm at, it's been a little cloudy lately, so the sun hasn't really been out. But when it does come out, I pop out, and I step out for a little bit, and I get some of that sun, and I sit on the ground. And as I was going out today, side note, as I was going out today, y'all, just allowing me to process my emotions right now, because I got a lot of, how, like, you ever think of your brain as like a radio channel to the universe. And everybody, like the misbehaved little children, are trying to play their station. They want their station to play. And meanwhile, Most High is striving to tune your station. That's something about like what I'm going through right now. My autistic energy is where it's at right now. But Source said, no matter how you feeling, I want you to show up. Because whatever you speaking, that might be able to touch somebody. It might touch somebody's home space in their heart. So, I love to do that. But as I was, I got distracted for a second. Please forgive me. Y'all know how it is. Stop judging me, and I don't judge y'all. But I stepped outside the first time, and I sat down. Spirit was like, sit down right here. And I sat down, put my dress on, had my head wrapped, and I went outside, and I sat there. And there was no wind, no breeze, or nothing. But then when I went out there and I sat there and I gave thanks to Source, a little bug landed on my finger and I blew it off my finger. And then there was a ant that was coming towards me, crawled up on me. I was like, thank you for visiting. Next, the wind just started blowing. It just started just blowing and blowing. I was like, thank you, Most High Source, for the air. Thank you for that air, And I breathed it in with so much joy. Breathing in goodness and breathing out the negativity that doesn't serve me anymore. Because my solar plex has been under a little bit of something, you know what I'm saying? But we clearing it out. It's clearing out. And I'm grateful for that. you know. But sometimes, you know, we require certain things in our body to help heal us, and everything inside of our body is healing us well now. We have to know that, Source said. But, you know, I went out and I was just enjoying the moment, sat there for a minute, and then someone was like, go to the rental office and chat with them real quick. So I walked over to the rental office, chat with them real quick, and then Source was like, now I want you to go out over there and sit down for a minute. And I sat down, and I was sitting, and as I was sitting, there was all of these yellow jack bees flying all around me. Not one of them touched me, not one of them stung me. They was respectful. I've been seeing a lot of bumblebees too, you know, and they were very respectful. Just flying around, buzzing like they do, you know. And I was just writing in my notebook. My handy dandy notebook, yeah. But hold on a second, I got some message. Source wanted me to go grab the messages off my sacred space real quick because I was getting a lot of downloads. So hold on a minute, y'all. Thank you, Spirit, for clearing my energy. I got my little mini hand drum, y'all. I'm gonna just play a little something just to get the energy vibration up, you know? I just freestyle real quick. That's my little hand drum. You see, this drum I love this drum. Because sometimes when I get a little annoyed, or if I'm upset or something, or I'm going through something, I'm flowing through my emotions, I play my drum. And the beat of my drum helps me out, you know? Or sometimes I tap my heart just to be like, you alive, you okay, you good. All that anger is not yours. You just feeling all the energy that's outside of you. That's all that is, baby. You know, you good, you all right. You all right. You all right. But see, look at all these downloads I be getting, y'all. You see this? This is what I be going through. And I got to get a big box to keep it all in. But the first card that came out was, I am spiritually abundant, wealth, and healthy. You see I messed up on that, and so it is. It's supposed to say wealthy, but y'all get the gist. You know, these are not perfect cards. They just designed for right now. So let's see. Alrighty, here's another one. It says, even when I cannot hear, feel, or see it clearly, I know I am abundantly blessed, protected, and highly favored. So I'm just sharing some mantras with y'all because it helped me out a lot, you know, because sometimes we all have to assist each other with mending our wounds. That's the song that came to me. We're broken people now. But I say beautifully broken. That's why we got to be gentle with each other's hearts to the best of our abilities. But don't take no shit. You feel me? It's okay to be nice. It's okay to be loving and caring and kind. It's okay to be those things because that's what Source wants us to be. Source wants us to be back in our natural state and releasing our cardinal nature and saying, you know what, Source? I'm releasing my cardinal nature to you, and I thank you for softening me for the best parts of my life, and thank you for all of my divine, spiritual, and physical protector and protection that surrounds me and covers me now. I'm grateful, you know. I'm not sure if I got fully into the story. I'm striving to make sure. I'm just flowing with this right now. Just bear with me, y'all. I got to get back on track. I've been resting a lot, though. But, you know, Source was just sitting there just like, listen, you got this. You know you. I know you. Stop allowing anything outside you to make you think that you don't know you. And I know me well. And because I know me well, I think that's why I meditate so much, you know. And those that know me or think they know me, or they might have records of my high school records and shit, and seeing how much I fought and beat ass, 1919 on the clock. When I was in high school, they probably like, let's see if we could still pull it out of her. Listen, don't get it twisted, baby. My boxing trainer is amazing. I don't know why I'm hearing that Rihanna song. Sex with me so amazing. Peace healing like that. I don't know. Maybe somebody wants you to know how amazing they are. You know? But yeah, let me see what's going on here. Thank you, Spirit. Archangel Michael, clear the energy. close all gates, portals, channels, and doors to all things that are trying to cause confusion. Anything that's trying to manipulate this message in a negative fashion, I ask you to remove it. I cast it out and banish it. And I rebuke it in the name of the Most High that does not have my permission to be here. And I release them with peace. May they find healing. But right now, I'm shuffling my my medicine woman deck. Because we have to understand that we are medicine women and men. We're not here to be poison to one another. We're here to be medicine. We're here to be medicine to ourselves and to all things around us. And if we're not able to be medicine, then what's the point of being here? Source said. These words are not all mine. Listen, I give it to Most High. Thank you, Divine Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, for working well with me and through me. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it, Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael said, Archangel Michael got your fucking back. Listen, our angels, our spirit team, they got a potty mouth, you know? They not holy up and down. They be chopping it up with me, you know? They be definitely chopping it up. Let's see, Spirit. Thank you. Oh, these cards just flying everywhere. Let me get my shuffle back on. Let me get it together because it just started flying. Thank you, Source. Clear my energy. Let me clear my energy on my cards, y'all. 1 second. Thank you. Get some spray going. I reuse my little eucalyptus bottle, and what I put in it is a little bit of there's still some eucalyptus in there. I don't think I put sandalwood in it yet, but I did put some pine sol and some ammonia in it, and I just shake it up and just clear all the negative energy out of my space. It's like my bug spray, you know, my little bug repellent. Get the bugs out. But yeah, you know, we all are healing on our own, in our own way, you know. But if we just incorporate a lot of laughter and joy and peace and goodness, it tends to, you know, take the blues away, Source said. You know what I'm saying? Take the blues away. Take the blues away, yeah, yeah. Thank you, Most High, for taking the blues away. Thank you for this amazing, great, great day, yeah. I'm freestyling, y'all. Thank you for this amazing, good day. Grateful for good days, good afternoons, and better nights. You know? Listen, Source ain't no joke, y'all. Source ain't no joke, Most High said. All right, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, they told me to pull from my Starseed deck, so I haven't pulled from him in a minute. Ah, my Palladian family, peace be with you. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, popped out. The Heart of Wisdom. Let me see. It's a number 12 card. Can y'all see that? I'll put it right here so y'all can see it. The Heart of Wisdom. And it says, listen to the call of your heart, your guide in love. So anything that's saying negative things to you, like harm yourself, hurt yourself, do whatever, that is a liar. Please cancel the assignment of that fool in the spirit and release it back to Most High. Okay? Understand and overstand that we are amazing. Okay? And maybe that's why that song came out. Sex with me so amazing. And I think it's because, you know, it's just something to let you know, like, your sexual creative energy is amazing. You are amazing. And anyone that has the opportunity to be in your energy or in your space is amazing, because understand and overstand our energy is currency. You know, it is currency. And yes, we can all be in everyone, you know, misses out on things. Everyone loses things sometimes, but you get it back. You just got to have the right team around you, the right strong support, the right people that are genuine in their hearts, that's not trying to cause pain and unnecessary suffering. Y'all feel me? But let's see. Thank you, Source. Ah, the eagle came out. The eagle wanted to pop out. Listen, I was shuffling, y'all, and it just literally just flipped out the deck. So we're gonna go with it, which is a 14, which is a 5. Eagle totem, rise above to widen your vision. You see? Rise above the bullshit. Oh, sorry, y'all. I'm working with the space I got for right now until I get a better space. So y'all bear with me for a second. You know, I'm still doing the will of the Most High. Most High said get out there and speak, and that's what I am doing, speaking. Excuse my nails. I be busy, y'all. Been busy doing a lot of things. 24:44 on the clock. 888. Okay? Boom, boom, boom. But this is what brings me joy. It brings me joy to add joy to other people. It brings me joy to be honest and share my truths and just be myself. You know what I'm saying? Being my straight self. Without the smoke and mirrors, without the, because, there's a time when I was in a lot of my love and light, and I had to be in my love and light so I didn't F nobody up physically, if y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know, y'all be knowing, we got to keep our energy, pure. But I leave those cards right there for you. But the Ego Total says, rise above to widen your vision because your vision is bigger than the human eyes can see. Vision is bigger than the human eyes can see. Thank you, Spirit Team. Thank you, Source. But yes, know that you are abundantly confident, Self-knowledge. Dive into your depths where your truth resides, okay? Your truth is in your heart. And I happen to wear my truth on my heart, you know what I'm saying? Because Most High was like, I had to get in alignment with what is important. And what's important to me is me, myself, my children, my grandchildren, and whoever Most High God, ordains to be in my life, to be a good partner. That is important to me. Just love and just balance and just peace and just good energy and just, the perfect flow. You know what I'm saying? Just being in the perfect flow of just divine goodness. Being able to step out your door and breathe in another day of life. That to me, y'all, is amazing. But lately, because I can breathe either through my nose or through my mouth, that's how my body is designed. I had to realize that gift. Sometimes when my nose seems to get clogged a little bit, and I don't know who need to hear this, sometimes I'll press on one side of my nostril and I'll breathe in. Hold the other side. And breathe out. And I do it maybe about 2 or 3 times so I can get balance on both sides of my brain. Or then there's sometimes where I like, because I am a marijuana 420 baby. It definitely helps me a great deal. Those who hate marijuana, y'all don't even understand what it does. 27:07 on the clock, 999. But what I am going to say to you is this. Everything that we want and need to know is already within said source. Anything external and outside of us are just words and experience of other people. That's deep. We have our own words of expression to experience, And like while I was on my healing journey, a lot of things have been going great, like got some good healing talks with my children, and a lot of truth came out, a lot of apologies, a lot of humility seemed to have been in the mix, and that was beautiful. That's what it's all about. That's what Most High want us to do. Most High want us to bring all of our good love together, and our ancestors, our whatever ancestors is yours. I know we have many different, but our ancestors that are wanting the best for us want to see things flowing in the right direction. You know what I mean? We got to flow in the right direction and trust that, everything that we're doing is for a good cause. Thank you, Spirit. One more. The Coyote Totem came out. And I'm going to pull out this other one, too. And after that, I'll be done with this Medicine Woman deck, y'all. But yeah, Coyote Totem. Show humor. Laughter is your medicine. And I had to be reminded of that because sometimes they be like, you take things too serious sometimes. Well, about my life, I don't play about it. I am serious about my life. It might not be as serious as other people expect for me to be, but I'm serious as I need to be. I'm serious exactly how the Most High God wants me to be, And then it says, Spirit of the water, return to the source of the feminine for purification. You see that? And wasn't we just talking about the whale? I just said something about Pinocchio with the whale not too long ago. If y'all rewind and come again, selector. And then I looked over to my left, and there's another card here that Source wanted me to share with you. All manipulation will reverse now for my greatest and highest good. I am fearless. All manipulation will reverse now for my greatest and highest good. I am fearless. Let's say it again. All manipulation will reverse now for my greatest and highest good. I am fearless. And so it is. But I was sitting here wearing I was like, dag source, my hair is not right, my nails is this, that, and the third. I got to get things done, blah, 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 bibbity, bop, bop, bop. So it's like, would you just get your ass out there and I'll handle the rest? And I said, all right. You know, sometimes we be going back and forth, like, you know, husband and wife. We be going back and forth, y'all. And then I walk out of the room and be like, Dad, where did I come? I got to remember why I came out here. And then I remember and I go back. Man, listen, let me tell you something. It is time to come together, Source said. Most High said, it is time to come together. All praises to Yah, Yahweh, yes you are. Okay? And all that are working well with us. You know? We're doing a lot of things. A lot of great, amazing things is happening. I'm grateful for my divine fertility and purification. You know, even when things was trying to come against my purity and the purity of my household, I said, oh no, I'm going to keep pushing. But I had to rest in between at the same time, you know? Because Most High said you got to do things in turtle steps. Turtle steps, baby. Turtle steps. So I had to respect that. Turtle steps. All right, let me grab my star seed deck real quick. And oh, man, now they telling me to pull from my African Goddess Rising as well. All righty. But I ain't going to hold y'all up. Where I'm at is not good for me. You know what I mean? I'm grateful that me and my family are not homeless. And that we have 4 walls to keep us covered until Most High God, you know, bust it wide open. But I'm going to tell y'all this. What was I going to say? You see how quick it just left? You see that? The message just disappeared. It'll come back if it's important. What was we talking about, Source? I know we was talking about love. Because that's the most important thing. Love. Say love is all we need to make everything complete. Gotta live in harmony, yeah, yeah, yeah. Get my throat chakra back in alignment, y'all. Because I'm feeling like a little bit like a black Ariel having to freaking knock the wicked witch of the, you know, of the sea out of my way so I can... feeling like a little bit of like I'm on my own Shrek tail. Ain't the sharpest tool in the shed, but I am. Oh man, y'all, I'm cracking myself up right now. Please understand or overstand. I am cracking myself up right now. I don't know why I hear that song. 'Cause I'm real. Peace and light to the artist who sang that. I'm not sure if it was Jennifer Lopez, but hey. Alrighty, peace be with everyone. Whoever's name comes up into my space, peace be with you. That's where I'm at with it. Peace be with you. Because there's souls on the other side requiring peace. There's souls that's here with us requiring peace. Peace be with you. Peace be with you and everyone. Alright, let's see what our goddesses have to say. Thank you, Spirit Team, for those that wish to communicate with me. Thank you for trusting me with this gift, because I was a little bit out of it, y'all. I wasn't gonna hold y'all. I was getting ready to just be like, you know what, Source? I'm pulling the plug on everything. Resuscitate. I was pulling the plug. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. The Source like, nah, you ain't about non-cipher. You ain't about to pull nothing. If anything, I'm gonna pull the cords on all those that are trying to pull the cord on you. And I said, okay, Spirit, thank you for letting me know what it is. But you know, with all the drama and stuff going on outside of us, we gotta have peace. And I heard, 'cause you gotta have faith, faith, faith. Oh, faith, faith, faith. Who sings that song? Peace and light to you. I know the artist. I can see the name in my mind's eye. I just forget his name. Anyway, it'll come to me. Is it Michael? I don't know. Listen, I ain't even gonna bust my brain open to try to figure it out. I got a lot flowing through me right now. Let's see. Thank you, Most High, for my life force. Return it all back as you see fit. It's been a lot trying to play with it, y'all. I hear a little bit of Effie in my heart. Effie, baby, You get so heavy on me, yeah. Heavy, baby. You get so heavy on me, yeah. You know, I just got a little crazy with it, y'all. But you get so heavy on me, yeah. There's my frequency. I don't know who that was that came through, but we're going to leave them right where they at. I don't know why this cartoon The Littles is coming into my head. I haven't seen that in a minute. We are the Littles. All right, goddess. Oh, shoot. That's the goddess that wanted to come out first. And maybe I'll read the book if I'm guided to, you know. But yeah, you know, it's just what it is with me, y'all. I was just striving to figure out how I was going to find a creative space and where I was going to create it at, you know. And I had to say, you know what? I'm going to just do it right here, you know. Utilize what I got for right now. Because if y'all know my story, y'all know I went through some things, flowed through some things, and I'm, you know, overcoming a lot of things. I'm grateful for if we have overcame a lot. I don't know why I hear, we've come this far, my baby. Oh, man, I don't know why that song is in my head. Maybe because when I used to go to church when I was young, I used to go to Allen A&E in Queens on Merrick Boulevard. And there was one on Linden, like a small little one, but they made the big one on Merrick Boulevard. But that's where I used to go when I was younger, you know. Okay, Aizan. All right, baby. All right. Anyone else want to show up? Thank you for your wisdom. Thank you for your grace. Oh, it just got stuck on my hand here. Grounding. And live out loud. And I hear that song, we are family. Yeah. I feel like a radio station right about now. But yeah, you know, I was just sitting here like that. So I've been going through a lot of shit been trying to come in my way, but we're going to clear it out. Let me clear my throat. That was a little light language for y'all. Sometimes it just happens and shows up. It says gifting good energies for the spirit. All right, so the first thing that came out was Medusa, Rage. Remember that movie with Medusa? And they came up on her spot to try to cut her head off. And they wound up turning to stone and all that stuff. I can't remember the name of that movie. But, let me see what the word is that the message that she has in this book here. Thank you, Spirit. Because that's what I was guided to do. She is the temple of shadows and the element of fire. Shadow of rage, Libya. Medusa is feared as an ugly, vicious monster bitch, the truth. This Libyan Berber dark goddess of wisdom, rage, is sacred, epic, and fully justified. Medusa's shadow guidance. It says, you are pissed off and petrified, angry and shaken. But underneath that, you are hurt and heartbroken. Feeling undervalued is overwhelming. You can't stay silent anymore. Let your joys, hopes, and beauty rage on, baby. Okay, let's ring the bell. Embodiment. Take a breath. And close your eyes. And put both hands on your lower abdomen. Tune into the part of you that feels out of control, flooded with loving, healing, golden light. Now put both hands over your heart and do the same. You have a right to your full range of emotion, including anger. Okay, it's nothing wrong with that. I alchemize all my anger into abundant gifts, joy, good health, and healing energy for myself and all around me that are destined to be in my life, present and future, and so it is. And we just touch our heart, touch our body, and just allow Most High to keep flowing, baby. It says sacred rage inspires us to run for office, lead protests, and shift policies. But unhealthy rage can devour your very soul. So we release all unhealthy rage back to Most High with peace, love, and light. And we call back the gift of us, whole, abundant, present, restored, fertilized, and renewed. It says get clear on what is really happening. Allow yourself to feel your feelings, to see the truth. Just because you feel threatened does not mean you are being threatened. I have a right to feel my feelings. No one has the right to tell me how to feel. Deep, right? Most definitely. And then we have Aizan, miracles. We have to be excited and get excited and know that our miracles are on the way. You know, I know sometimes a lot of things we're trying to come up in our mind and try to make us think that it's not happening. But you know what? We know Source. We know Most High be handling some business. The team be handling business to make things happen for us. So we already know things is getting better. It's gonna get better, baby. Put your hand on your heart. Trust in yourself. Know that you are blessed and highly favored. Yes, you are. And it's not an egotistical thing. It's just a knowing. An inner knowing to say thank you. I'm grateful that I am who the Most High says I am. You know? And it says Saute. I'm not sure if I pronounced her name right, but she's a beautiful, voluptuous woman. Grounding in nature. And you see she's with the sun. The sun is behind her. And she's grounded. See, that's me. I love doing stuff like that. Laying out in the sun and being out in the sun. And I think that's why I felt a little off being out where I am. Because, you know, usually like if I go someplace and I go out and about and I get out in the sun, it's a place where I can go and relax and chill out and everybody's not in my business. But out here, it's like, okay, I got to find my way, you know, in VA, you know, where in this part of VA where I'm at. It's a little bit not too far from DC, y'all. And something called me out here, and I don't know what called me out here. I'm still striving to figure that out. I know Most High Source is going to bring me clarity. Un momento, por favor, is what they said. Anyway, let me get back on it. It says, Yasiji, live out loud. Live out loud, baby. You see that? Just be living out loud, happy, you know, grateful, taking no shit. You feel me? And I was like, what the hell is going on, man? I was like, Source, I'm starting to feel like a little docile in my spirit, and I know that I'm an amazing warrior. What the fuck is going on? Pump the brakes on the bullshit. Please and thank you. Let me sip my water, y'all. Thank you, water, for purifying my body. Oh, man. So good and refreshing. I got my little glass, my happy glass, y'all. I was so mad at myself, y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I put it look almost like a pizza smile now, though. But I put my my glass in the dishwasher, and look what happened to it. Note to self: don't put my glass in a dishwasher that got animation on it. If it's not dishwasher safe. All right. Now we're gonna. I'm gonna end off with my. What deck did they want me to end off with? I'm excited to get more decks, y'all, because I enjoy being inspired and receiving inspiration and just doing what I do. This is what brings me joy, y'all. You know, I already have a good income. The universe supplies and provides my every need. I have no worries or wants. I just like to just add goodness to people that are in need of it, because it's people that's hurting right now, you know? And everybody's doing their work. It doesn't mean that we all have to do the work by ourselves, you know? Most High said, you are not alone. That's what I heard, the song I heard, you know? But yeah, we have to release certain things and just trust that wherever Most High is taking us, it's for a reason. Whatever Most High is sending to us is for a reason, bigger than we can possibly imagine. And we have to be okay with where we're at right now, you know? All right, Starseed family. Most High Source, when you close every gate, channel, portal, and door that you don't want communicating with me, excuse me, spiritual belches, y'all. I'm energy clearing, so y'all might hear me belching. Y'all might hear me sneezing or whatever. Hopefully I never booty tootie on here. That'll be a wonderful thing to make sure that I don't booty tootie. Booty tootie! Clearing out all the natural things and reversing it back to me so that I can feel well. I don't know where that came from, but hey, we're going to let that be. I told y'all, things is changing, y'all. Things is shifting. It's getting better. You know? Okay. It says, called. Soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. So you know what? I've been called. Most High said to step up. I step up to the best of my ability. You know? And then I make sure that I don't overwork myself. Isn't it amazing to be, you know, financially abundant and paid well just to exist? That shit is amazing, y'all. That's an amazing gift. To be paid just to exist and to add value. That's how important we are on this planet. Okay? Star bathing, light body, crystal grid transmission activation. See that, y'all? Can y'all see that? Light body, crystal grid transmission activation. Okay, I think I got it. All right, there we go. I had to put my phone on airplane mode, and right now at 45:56 on the clock. I had to, I'm going to be getting a new phone soon, y'all, so bear with me. If you don't hear from me in a little bit, I'll be back, you know. It won't be long. Thank you, Spirit. But there's been a lot of weird shit going on my phone, and I'm not appreciating that at all. I don't appreciate it not one bit. And then it says, karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. Most High wants us to resolve conflict. If you have conflict with a loved one that's worth keeping, resolve that shit. Resolve it. Do like how we used to do back in the day. You know, because I don't know if anybody is familiar. I'm from New York. You know, so it's like, when we had conflict, we spoke about it, we chopped it up, we spoke about it without fear. Without fear of retaliation, without fear of somebody getting all in their feelings and wanting to do some magical witchy shit, you know? Now it's just time to just let go and just let go and let Most High. You know, it's time for us to come together with love and peace and just trust that we want to have peace and unity for all, not just for one person, one group of people. We want peace and unity for those that want peace and unity for humanity. You know, to do what's best for the planet, to add value and love to the birds, leaves, trees, and animals. I got the birds, leaves, trees, animals, birds, leaves, trees, animals, birds, leaves, trees, animals, flowers too. But yeah, you know, just staying grateful, Source. I'm grateful. If I knew what like right now, I'm honestly tell y'all this. If I knew what I knew then, get out of my words. If I knew what I knew back then, things would have been so different. Like I told my eldest son the day when him and I was having a conversation. I said, if I knew what I knew, I would have homeschooled you, baby. I would have homeschooled you. But it's all good. We do what we do with what we know. Can't help how we were raised. But we can do better this time. Empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. Most High God, any energy that I absorb that is not mine, I release it back to you now. May it find peace. May you close every gate, channel, portal, and door. And so it is. You know, sometimes we do absorb energy and we got to clear it out. That's what meditation comes in at. Grounding. I'm excited to get back to the beach, y'all, because I really need the beach in my life. I'm going to be living on that bitch in a minute. I ain't going to hold y'all up. I'm going to be living on it, y'all. But I hear Sam Cooke in my head. Change gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. Peace and light to him. But anyway, I'm getting ready to get off here now. Thank you guys for tuning in. Anything you require to know about it in the description box below. Understand and overstand things are getting better. Things are going to be popping. Things are going to be so much. I'm excited. That's all I'm going to say about it. I'm going to be excited. I don't want to talk too much about it. Let me beat my drum. Oh, that's so much fun. That's therapeutic for me. I love music. Good music, conscious music. Anyway, y'all, with that being said, let me relax, clear out, and may you all receive the day that you deserve, the afternoon, week, month, year, whatever it is. And may you project nothing but good energy this way. Keep your eyes beautiful. And if you bring them ugly eyes my way, oh man, peace be with you. Anyway, Sugar out. Talk to y'all soon. Love is love. Peace is peace. Light is light. So pack light. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Peace and light to Miss Badu on that beautiful vibe. Anyway, I got to get my throat chakra back in alignment because there's been some things trying to play with me today. Got to clap it up. Anyway, peace be with you.